channel. Today we're doing the video about my entire Pokemon card collection. But first, my mom has to say something about the Orbeez water beads we've got today.
We got some Orbeez for Jade's birthday, which is going to be this weekend. They're going to have a spa day and the girls want to soak their feet in Orbeez. So since we've never gotten Orbeez before, we thought we would do a quick experiment. We're gonna take a couple of Orbeez and put them in the water and see how long it takes. This did not come with any instructions. We're just assuming we just put it in water. The packaging is much smaller than I expected. I thought it was gonna be a lot bigger, but it should be a ton of Orbeez. So we're gonna put a couple of them in water and we will see what happens.
Since these normally take 24 hours to grow to grape size, we're going to try and speed up the process by putting them in super hot water. And without further ado, let's see if this works.
Alright, so here is a small tiny handful of Orbeez. We don't want to go crazy because I don't know how big they're going to get and if they're going to fill up the jar that we have. So let's put them in the water. And hopefully during this video they will grow.
Is the water really hot?
It's pretty hot.
Oh, I can already see them expanding. They do.
You're starting to do something. All right. Well, let's move on to your Pokemon card collection.
We agreed if we reached 10 likes on that video that we would do another video about my Pokemon collection. And we reached 10 likes, so here we go.
All right, so there's a lot of things to see here.
Here we have a Nidoran for our first Pokemon. It's pretty cool and it's a psychic type, which many of these are. It's probably the most abundant type that I've got. We have Pumpkaboo. It's a pumpkin Pokemon, perfect for Halloween. And many of our attentive viewers will recognize Sabrina's suggestion. And Sabrina is a Kanto trainer, and she has many of her own Pokemon. This is just one of these examples. Sabrina's Ghastly.
That was your favorite card?
Yes, from our previous video. I think it's a pretty rare card. Okay, one final look and a flip. Here we have a Giratina, which was given to me by my best friend Madeline. I think it's a pretty powerful card, especially considering it's a holographic. And here's a Hypno. It's a pretty cool card because it's like a dark side and then a happy side, and he's intertwining between them. Then we've got a Drowsy. Makes me want to go to sleep. A Weezing, which was also given to me by Madeline. Now we have a couple of full art Natus. Now full arts are pretty rare, but I have a double of them, so one of them could be part of a giveaway. You'd never know. Here's a Marshadow holographic. It's a cool one. I love that it's a holographic. A Meowstic. I'm pretty surprised they didn't make this one a cat. Maybe it's supposed to be like an elf cat, long ears. And the Deoxys Legendary. I think the art is pretty cool too. One final look and a full. Here we have a reverse holographic Natu. How do you do? And there's a Cosm. This one is very interesting because it can evolve into Solgaleo or Lunala, both legendaries. And let's see, what else have we got here? A Nidorina, you may recognize this one as well. Okay, and over here we have and a Zelf. A legendary Pokemon. It's part of a trio of legendaries. Now we've got a Gardevoir holographic. I'm not 100% certain she's a legendary, but she's pretty cool. Corellia, I love this one because it's surrounded by crystals and it looks like she's taking a nap after exploring in the caves. And then there's a Xerneas holographic, mythical Pokemon. They say he's the Pokemon of life. One final look and flip. Here we've got a Florges given to me by my cousin Damaris. I traded, I can't remember what for this card, but it's pretty good. And here we have Jigglypuff, pretty cute. And we also have a Cottony basking in the flowers of the meadow. It's pretty cute. It's from one of my earlier cards. Here we have a Croconaw, pretty powerful one in my opinion. Let's see. Oh, here's Jinx Andrews, the Sound of Music Jinx. Here we have an Alolan Sandslash. I love this holographic because it just gives me a cool winter vibe. One last look and here we go. Here we have Fraxu, the Dragonite holographic. I love these Dragonite holographics because they're lines instead of dots. And I think it's really cool. And let's see, any more on this page? I like the art on that Wilmer over there. And that Machoke I traded a very good card for. So I'm keeping it. We'll go over to this page. Here's like my favorite Squirtle art ever. Shelgon, an extinct Pokemon. And okay, one last look.
Shieldon?
Yeah, Shelgon. Okay, one last look. And flip. Then here we have an Abomasnow. Again, this one gives me a lot of winter vibes. Looks a lot like a Yeti. Oh, I love this one. A Lugia reverse holographic. I also have a regular holographic of this one. Palkia? Yes. Also known as the Pokemon of space. Dialga is the Pokemon of time, if I'm not mistaken. And oh, Registeel, he's a legendary too. He's all the way at the bottom. Oh, Squirtle sitting on some rocks. Now let's go over here. We have a Volibee.
What are the dark Pokemons?
Ooh, so these ones are a more rare variety because you don't usually get them too often. Help the light. There's Volibee. I love the heart on its eggshell. And Spiritomb. Looks like a portal to me. Here we go. Clef Key, hashtag I found my keys. You may recognize this one. Pancham. Huh. Caterpie, that's a cool looking one. I think that's from base set. And there's a Staryu. Some of these are water types. Ooh, here we're moving on to one of my favorite types because I have a really cool one in the next few pages. Grass or leaf type. And I love this Tangela. It looks like, it just reminds me of like tangled up ropes. Maybe that's why they call it Tangela.
Is it Tangela or Tangela?
It's Tangela, I'm pretty sure. There's a Shelmet. Sounds kind of like a helmet you would wear riding your bike. I'm gonna start with one of my favorite Pokemon that my best friend Madeline also gave me. Oops. A first edition, well not first edition, but a first edition reprint Executor. It just is so nostalgic. The art brings me back to the times where the Pokemon weren't very rare, and now they are, and these kinds of cards are not very easy to get, especially the quality. And let's see what else. Another dragon type holographic Axu. This Kakuna. I just like the art. It looks like it's evolving into a Beedrill.
Cool.
And here we have Skidoo, I'm pretty sure. There's that Caterpie again. Deerling, I think these ones are really cute. Ooh, here's a powerful one, Venusaur. It looks like it's in someone's garage, and whoever's garage that is, they're going to be very surprised. One last look, and flip. Ooh, here we have Turvin. Could you say that one for me, Mom?
Trevenant?
Yeah, let's go with that. Ooh, a Cricut. Looks like its trainer just left it in the rain. It's looking for some cave to sleep in. Some eggs. We need some bacon to go with those eggs. And then Weeping Bell. Could you imagine a weeping bell in your garden and it was just like weeping and you think it's your dog, but then it's a weeping bell?
That would be weird.
Yeah. Here we have Dig Derbsy, Spearow. Oh, this was one of my first Pokemon cards, if I'm not mistaken. Tailo, Lickitung, Porygon. Looks like if you went into a dimension where you're like we humans are 3D, but that is pretty clearly 2D, like made into 3D. Like, could you imagine being like that? Like all cubicle?
That would be weird.
Yeah, it would. One final look. And here we have Eevee, my mom's favorite Pokemon.
She's pretty cute.
Yep. Ooh, here's another legendary holographic. Regiris. I've never known how to pronounce that one for some reason.
I have no idea.
Fletchinder. Fletchling.
Fletchling.
And if I'm not mistaken, that also is one of my first Pokemon. Was one of my first Pokemon cards. Let's move on to this page. Here's a first edition reprint Krabby, one of my favorite ones, also given to me by my best friend Madeline. You may recognize him from the first few pages. Got a lot of him. Oh, this one was from our previous video, as my reverse holographic.
I think you can recognize.
I think this is a cool art of this Alolan Duck Trio.
Is that like clay art?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
think they
looks
use
like-
computer graphics.
Looks like they used clay.
Yeah. Okay. One final look. And flop. Okay. Here's another Alolan Sand Slash. This one's not holographic though. Ooh, I love this card. Gyarados reverse holographic. Oh, my
Pretty
Tina.
powerful.
Yeah,
Is that what Magikarp turns into?
yeah.
Hmm.
And here's my Tina. You remember him, don't you?
No, it's from your last video.
Mm-hmm.
There's Pikachu.
Yeah. Sky over
Pikachu!
And Porygon 2. Ooh, here's a trainer. I don't normally keep these in my binder, but some rare cases I do. Ultra Force. What's that word?
Carton Boy?
I think so. And you also remember this one. Oh wait, no. That one it wasn't in my last video. Forgive me. Okay, one final look. And, here we have Eevee holographic. I love this one a lot. Also, another Dragon type holographic, Bagons be Bagons, or otherwise known as Bagon. Here we have a Lucario holographic, the Alakazam in the background, Mega Alakazam to be precise. Looks like he's about to battle it to save the world. Then now we have a Palkia holographic, the one I was telling you about earlier. Did you remember? Okay, one final look. And a flip. Here we have a Goldeen floating on the river. Alolan Diglett. I think this is the only example of that one that I have. Let's see, over here we have a couple of really cool ones. Most of my electric types. Oh, whoops. Here we have a Pyroar Break at the very bottom there.
Oh, it looks pretty special.
Oh yeah, it is special. I have one more, I think it's on the next page. And then there's a Detective Pikachu. Is that my Spanish one? No, that's the English one. I have
Where
the
did
Spanish
you get
one.
the Spanish one?
In Mexico.
You went to see that movie in Mexico.
Yeah, and they were giving out free special booster packs. One last good look. And flip. Ooh, here's a very, very special page. First off, there is Metagross GX special one I got from, I don't know what to call that specific type of pack, but it came with a little Raichu figure. And a few booster
What's right
packs.
next to it?
And a Mewtwo EX. Also a very special one.
That's a pretty powerful card, isn't it?
Oh yeah, both of these are very powerful. With this one being my most powerful card.
Wow.
Okay, let's move over here. Oh, this is a good one.
Oh, you have another break card?
Yep. Here is my Pikachu Libre. Pikachu Libre. And a Luxray Break. Ooh, and Ampharos is saying goodbye to the ship.
Oh,
Nice.
there's your Spanish Detective Pikachu.
Yep. Okay, one last good look at this page. And
Another shiny one and another.
here's a Pikachu card. I think this one's pretty special because it has Sylveon and Chespin in the background. And it has some special moves too, ones that a regular Pikachu wouldn't have. I'm almost assuming it might be a secret rare. And here we have a Luxray holographic, the same one I had in break form that you saw a few pages ago. Have a Metagross, another one of my favorite cards. This is also an older one. I got it a while ago when I first started collecting. Here's a Blissey. It's really cute. It's a holographic. Okay, one final look. And flip. Here we have a Chansey. This one, the dots aren't intentional, but I think it looks pretty cool. And the Eevee. It's the only one of this kind of Eevee I've ever seen before. It's pretty interesting. This one I saved from a puddle in the car. Pick a peck. Okay, over here we have Kangaskhan. You may recognize it from our previous video. Oh, a kitty, I can't ignore this one. Prugly.
Prugly.
I don't know why they call it Prugly if it's not ugly at all. A Doduo, kind of like an ostrich but with two heads. Another Eevee. Okay, one final look and flip. Here we have a Rattata. Kind of sounds like ricotta. And here we have another fletchling and a Dunsparce reverse and holographic. That and this Herdier are some of my earlier cards from collection. And over here we have a Volcrona. This is most of my fire types. Entei holographic, another legendary beast. And Pyroar, I also had him in break form. Charmander down there, it's pretty cute. Okay, one final look and a flip. Guys, we're nearing the end. So keep watching. Here we have another Detective Pikachu card, a Charmander. Did I get that one in Mexico? I think I did. And here, and another Incineroar. I got this one in Mexico as well, but it wasn't in Spanish. A Heatmore, another one of my earlier cards. I got it from a Dollar Tree booster pack, which may surprise you since it's a pretty powerful card. We have a Gibble. I got that one from trading. A Meditite. This one has an interesting story. My school bus driver found it in the windowsill of her Shield in the front of the school bus, and I was the one that got it because all the other kids wanted it, but I ended up getting it.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Sonics is pretty cool too. It's a ground type. Okay, one final look and here we have a Doug Trio. This isn't the alone one because it's bald. Hitmon Lee, I want to say. A Cubone. Sandy Cloak Burmy. Now Burmy comes in Wormadam. Burmy is its pre-evolution, and it comes in a lot of different versions. Sandy Cloak, Trash Cloak, and Leaf Coat. And it can evolve into a Wormadam if it is, I'm pretty sure if it's a female, it'll evolve into a Wormadam. And I got a Sandy Cloak. I think that's the rarest one. Here, this is the last page. We have an Aeron, a Mandibuzz, another trainer card. And okay, one last look at it. And this is the very last section. We have an Incineroar. This fire is really cool looking. Love the art. And you all know the Charmander awkwardly flying through the forest. Last one, Magmar. Does anyone want to guess how many Pokemon cards I have in my collection? Put it in the comments down below, and whichever viewer gets the closest will announce in the next video. This is all we have Pokemon related for you today, but we can check out those Orbeez.
So here's what we have for the Orbeez. It's been about an hour since we started filming. I don't think this is the full size that they're meant to be yet,
No,
but
it's pretty good considering that they're supposed to take overnight, like 24 hours.
they're pretty jelly-like. They kind of remind me of like tapioca balls. But I think they're supposed to be about maybe double the size.
I feel?
Sure. Do you guys want to feel them?
Yeah. Wow, I feel like Jello. Soaky.
It's kind of fun to play with, huh?
Yeah. Makes me just want to play on it all day long. They look like gumballs.
You want to try it, Jade?
Yeah. Oh, they feel like little jelly balls.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just wants me to play on it with it all day long.
Yeah. Want to squish
That's
one?
where we're at with our Orbeez experiment.
You want to squish one for the fans?
Sure, let's squish an Orbee.
This is for you fans. We're gonna squish this Orbeez. Oh, whoops. Squish.
So this has been the end result of our Orbeez experiment. It looks like they are going to need more time, but this is what they look like after 1 hour. And this is what they looked like before. I got these on Amazon for about $6.50, I want to say. Jade, do you want to show us your shirt?
Oh yeah. That's all we have for you guys today, but we'll see you in our next video. Bye!